One thing that I don't think gets talked about enough is when you're trying to achieve something great in your life, whether it's career, wealth, business, your health and fitness, it comes with a sacrifice. And oftentimes that sacrifice is feeling lonely at times, isolated, like nobody understands you, nobody really gets what you're trying to accomplish. And your ability to be able to handle that is ultimately going to determine your success or not. Because the reason I'm making this video is I just sat and thought for a second. In the last 2 weeks, I have not had a human to human in person conversation that's lasted more than 10 to 15 seconds with somebody for 2 weeks. Now, I've talked to my family on the phone and such, and I've went to a grocery store, I went to a coffee shop, I talked to them for 10 or 15 seconds to say, hey, how's it going, blah, 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 whatever, right? But an actual human to human conversation, that hasn't happened in 2 weeks. Now, I don't think that's going to be a trend for the next 6 months, but there's seasons in life, and understanding when to push, what's a priority, and when to maybe pull back a little bit to be able to distinguish between the two is something that a lot of people struggle with. And also, a lot of people struggle with being alone. They struggle with FOMO. They aren't comfortable being by themselves with their own thoughts, and that is sometimes at their demise, especially within health and fitness, right? Because most people struggle with their weight. They don't live an active lifestyle. They don't make healthy decisions. They want to go to happy hours. They want to go party on the weekend. We socialize over food a lot. We all love food, and that's normal. So when you're in a season of your life when you're making your health and fitness a high priority, it's not normal to skip happy hour with coworkers to go to the gym, right? They're going to give you a hard time about it often. It's not normal to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. to go get a workout in and then head to bed at 8. You're like, oh my gosh, what are you, 80 years old? Why are you heading to bed so early? People are going to say those things. You're going to have to be comfortable being different, and you're going to have to be comfortable with handling FOMO. And I often find people that really struggle in many different things in life and trying to achieve great things, but specifically their health and fitness, they really struggle handling that. They really struggle with FOMO. They want to make their friends happy. They want to please people. And it's often what sabotages them. So my point of making this is to understand if you're in a season of your life where you have to make your health and fitness a priority because it's so important to you to drop this weight or whatever you're trying to accomplish, understand that road from where you're at to getting to where you want to be, there's going to be some loneliness. You're going to have to get comfortable with FOMO. You're going to have to say no more than you say yes by a large margin, and that's okay. In the long run, it will be worth it.